So it has been 2 months, so I guess fast forward was last year. Cool. Kind of reminds me of clay, the wood.
Having the crystal is more than remember your quick move. Break, drop, center left. Not everything.
Find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Let's go up.
Terminals are on the fritz, so I have to pull them in.
Never put me for poison. There we go. Whoops.
Watch where you're firing that thing.
Evening's missing first. How's that? Oh my god.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
This is our supply depot. Unless you're here on official business, I need you to clear out.
Gavin.
If you need supplies, report to Proctor Tegan up on the crib.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates?
True peace only be achieved.
What could it be?
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge...
first.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness. I'd say.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Dance?
What's on your mind?
How do you think things are between us?
I'll inform you when I'm ready to make that kind of determination.
Your thoughts?
Remember, we're out here representing the Brotherhood. Let's make them proud.
Your thoughts?
We should stock up on supplies before we begin our next mission.
That was it.
Not a problem.
Hey,
Ready.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Reactor at 100%.
Hull plating integrity.
How can I help you today?
I need some supplies, Doctor.
Scribes have been stocking us up.
Uh-huh.
I'm guessing I sold that to you. Don't know what that is.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
These aren't technical documents. I don't have time for games, soldier. Come...
I could kill that man.
Man, you haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
So I'm just having that something that's mine. Yeah.
What can I get for you today?
Let me see what you have.
Got some choice weapons.
it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
It's really fucking annoying, the Fallout. Delete. I can't just overwrite saves. I have to completely delete. Fucking. It's annoying as shit.
Duty shift was long. Glad we're making a difference out here.
I remember doing a super game, so going in on. A few times I actually use it.
Right now, being the fire alert scat off my face.
I heard that Elder Max got the scar on his face.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. hightail it back to the Pridwin for repairs.
they go?
Heads up.
Damn, lost them. Want to swap some gear? Stay here too long, we're gonna get sick.
Interesting, where the fuck his body went.
This is too dangerous. We're wide open out here. This area seems to be in disarray.
Armory Jack.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial. official.
I hear something. Stupid noises. Someone there. Got him. Found you. What's that? You see me, human? This is death! You killed my brother!
Heads up.
You point, I shoot.
What? Scared already? New humans made us. Now, suffer for terror.
got it.
This area has obviously been abandoned for quite some time.
My napkin must be upstairs. That was a thing.
All right. Oh.
Look alive.
Need something?
Paladin.
Yes.
That was all.
Very well.
Paladin dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Sorry, it's streaming, right? Yeah, we're still live.
We should head back to the Prydwen. I'll take care of the shells and the mess.
Death Bridge. Good to know that's there. Those for the last one.
Unless you have business here, clear out.
Carry food with you or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Prydwen, what do you think, Knight?
She's very impressive.
Yes. Quite a feat of engineering, isn't she? It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design, and more than twice that to build.
Time well spent, I'd say.
Indeed.
With the Prydwen in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division, sending her anywhere that Elder Maxon wishes her to go.
Her presence in the Commonwealth ensures that our mission to defeat the Institute will end in victory.
They don't stand a chance.
Amen to that, soldier. In any event, I hope your tour of the Prydwen helped acclimate you to our way of life up here. I think you'll find that the more familiar you become with both her capabilities and her crew, the longer you'll survive as a member of the Brotherhood. You're dismissed, Knight.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Get back to Fort Strong on the double, Knight.
I finished. I need to go through that door. Right?
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met. so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Station.
So, no quests?
Keeping maintained. Thruster station.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have...
I forgot to leave this up there. I'm just gonna not waste the power cells.
My list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Proctor Ingram.
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Duty shift was long, but I'm glad they're making it difficult.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge...
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Oh, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance.
Let's hear a bit more about...
Hard to resist the lure. As they say, can't win a war on an empty. The food stores don't replenish themselves. So we'll be requisitioning a portion. Your mission will be...
I'm in.
Thought you would be. Here's the farm.
Tegan.
Most farmers won't be too happy about donating their crops, so watch your back out there.
I'm looking for some firepower.
All of my weapons are...
Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Okay.
Yes? Yes?
We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell everything. From everyone. Always.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Excellent.
Yes?
Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke. What are you saying? No thanks.
Huh?
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. It'd be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Whatever you're thinking, It doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
I was so blinded by anger. I just wanted him dead. Now look what I've done.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me.
Hey.
Go ahead. Here's what I've got.
Of course.
Piper.
You know, the Institute has a...
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. Ought to be Diamond City.
Excited for the DLC, yeah, DLC for this game. Gonna be doing that when that comes out.
Anyone survived that? Yes,
Gotta find a way around it. Yeah, that was a UFO.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor?
Mm-hmm.
You can't
Hello,
go walking
Gavin.
around without insurance.
Hello, person. I shall be checking who sent that. Compass.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pond. Welcome to the fun.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Oh.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about the lonely.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Yeah, the stairs.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Sounds fun.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Okay.
Remember, you
People
are
always
experiencing
hoping for
these
something
memories as
better.
Kellogg.
They usually
This may
end up
prove
with something
disorienting
worse.
at first.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fun. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
You'll see. Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I... 'Cause... 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 'Cause...
I found another memory to try. I'll connect it.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. Who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek with us.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
They might have been talking.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened.
We're running out of brain here.
They were real, all right.
Ah, there's one
They
that
didn't know
looks
anything
mostly
about
intact.
operating on the
Connecting
surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
It's down the hall near...
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off, just pardon. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding? One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
We
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak. A way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D.
Superpowers.
So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. We come in peace, malarkey.
Hey, Daisy. Glad you can make it. How's my favorite?
Ooh, a hotel. More like a hotel.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again? Or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about
I just
cooking
clean up
chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stop using focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Hey.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from... Oh, God. I've been so alone here.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now.
I'll even go there right now. After I leave the building, that is.
Oh man, someone...
But first, what else is there? Stop. Ooh. Oh wait. Damn it.
This
Thought that
place
was a
ain't
med
what
box.
it used to be. And it ain't used to be much.
Look, I know it's an open door, but it's like a philosophically open door, okay? Get the hell out.
I don't see anything else.
You're going to come visit, right?
Where is he?
Don't take offense to Marcy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
I'm busy.
to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
You do? Well, that's great. I won't let you down.
It's good to hear, and I'm gonna head there and have you work at the shop. Seems like a logical choice.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
Got it.
Sure.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
You know what?
You know where to find me.
Hi.
Looking for a weapon?
Just looking to trade a little.
Sure. I'm sure I've got something you need.
Let's see what you got.
Great.
I was checking if she had food. Hey, Brian. Yep. Yep. Now this is the one I've been doing. Well, I have multiple, but this one's my main gun. Well, low on food. Only that one actually. Just because I have so much cloth I don't need. After I'm heading to the card shop in a bit. Sometime to Out of This World sometime today.
Oh, that's fine. I'll do it.
And then we can do magic afterwards.
A little too quiet to you out here?
Believe that went well.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
I'm a little too quiet to you out here. A little too quiet to you out here? that may take a while. Want me to take a look at that terminal?
Yes.
Up. Protectron on duty. Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Hey. Over here. Nick.
What do you need?
Your thoughts?
The Commonwealth can take a real toll on you if you let it. Seen this place make monsters out of men.
Your thoughts?
Well, isn't this a lovely spot to get picked off?
Your thoughts?
You'd be shocked how many folks I've managed to convince I'm just a really sick ghoul.
Are things okay between you and me?
Got no major complaints at the moment.
Your thoughts?
Suppose it's kind of nice. No one's shooting at you.
Your thoughts?
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problem.
Oh, nothing.
Sure, sure.
Stop. Didn't even realize my mic fell. Yeah, we're just gonna save here and then stop. See the continued adventures of the Atomic Dude in part 25, whenever that comes out. Probably, hopefully later today.
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared.
Yeah, we do. Still hate that feature. Whoops. Delete. Sure you want to delete? Yes. There. Save.
Ought to be
Okay.
Diamond
See you guys
City's
next
motto.
time.